Welcome to another edition of Anthony T's Movie Reviews. I'm Anthony T. Now, this is a little after 10 o'clock when I'm reviewing this film, or filming this review for the YouTube channel. Because, well, this is playing 1 week only. So I have to do this review on the YouTube channel. There's no new podcasts coming out, as I already have one episode out already. And I haven't even started work on the next episode yet. So I decided to do a video on stream. Now, this is a film that really got me to get out at nighttime, nonetheless, because I'm usually a bargain matinee person, and actually see a movie at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. And there's a couple reasons why I really wanted to see this film. One, Jeffery Combs is the villain in this film. He's a great villain. Whether it's Would You Rather or Reanimator or those films. And yes, I kind of consider Herbert West as a villain type character because, well, he never seems to be a good guy, as he's always obsessed. It's more like villainous tendencies to be obsessed. So, Jeffery Combs was definitely one of the selling points of this film for me. Second, this was done by the people who brought you Terrifier and Terrifier 2. And I enjoyed those films a lot. So I decided to actually go and see this film. And 3, this film had a killer trailer. If you have a killer trailer, I'm probably going to check your film out eventually. As I'm just going through my notes. Now, I really thought this film was very good. As director Michael Levy does a very good job with the way he directs everything in this film, whether it's the dramatic scenes in the beginning of this film, to the action, to the third act of this film. Everything was done very well. The action in this film had a very intense feel. I like to see that in a very gory horror film. Intense action. The kill scenes were very gory and intense, and sometimes downright horrifying. There's one kill which I will not go into, which features a popular childhood game. I will not go into that because I'm not spoiling it. But you'll understand the childhood game when you see the kill scene. I thought that was a very creative scene that the writers of this film came up with. And speaking of the writing, I thought the writers of this film did a great job. I like how they really focus on the family in the first third of this film, as they really set up the family as they're pretty much the main characters of this film besides Jeffery Combs. I thought they did a good job really adding depth and showing how fractured the families become. Also, I really thought the writing was good when it came to the action. When it got down to the action, it moves at a very intense pace. I like to see that in a horror film. It has a lot of good twists in it. It has a very shocking ending that will guarantee probably sequels if this does well, quite frankly. Because literally, I enjoyed it. I would love to see more of this world, quite frankly. As I was glued to everything on the screen, and it really made me enjoy this film a lot. And the performances in this film are great. The cast had great chemistry with each other. There's some very good performances in this film. Definitely from Jeffery Combs, Charles Edwin Powell as the leads. You had some very good supporting performances from Danelle Harris, Tim Reid, and Daniel Roebuck. The cast was just great. And you have a lot of people who you may know from various films. You have cameos in this from various people, including Dee Wallace, Tim Curry, Tony Todd, Bill Moseley, and a lot more. I'm going to leave it at that, as I'll make you figure out the other cameos in this film, including one that I could not picture the name, but I knew the face from somewhere. And when I researched it, yeah, I could see that being another one of those cameo type appearances, as that was a childhood film of mine. So it's those little things that really make this film very good. I really highly recommend this film. Definitely. This is a very good horror film. If you want gory horror, intense kill scenes, intense action, Stream has it all. And kudos to Michael Levy and everyone at Fuzz on the Lens Productions, as they really put out a very good film here. And this is a film that horror fans will love and should support. Please support Stream, as it's in theaters this week only. Because if you support this film in theaters, you'll get more independent horror films in major theaters. With that, Stream is a intense thrill ride from start to finish. 5 stars.